Decide whether you want to go to a big game party or throw one yourself. Here with a list of do's and don'ts for guests and hosts is Norman King, assistant editor of Southern Living magazine. Good morning, Norman.
Good morning. How are you?
I love what you're wearing.
Oh,
very,
thank
very
you.
cute. You're
You
in
love
the
our
mood.
theme? You love our theme?
I love it.
Okay. Well, one of the things that you need to do when you're throwing any great Super Bowl party, there are a couple of do's and don'ts that you want to go ahead and have established. The first thing that you want to do is go ahead and check out your TV situation. Make sure that it's on the right channel, that you have the proper audio cables hooked up, and that you're going to have basically a tech-free problem.
You better get that straightened out.
Right. The next thing that you want to do is program your DVR. And that means that's just great, setting that up, and that way you can watch any of those great highlights, or you can catch the commercials that you love as well.
That's good. All right. So afterwards, you say that you should also clear out some furniture from your living room.
Correct.
And move things that could break. That makes sense.
That's one thing. One thing that you don't want to do is have an accident at your party.
Because everybody's going to go,
exactly.
And boom,
you don't want to have our gumbo flying all over the couch and carpet.
Okay.
The one thing to do is move your valuables out of the way, and that way you prevent injuries and any other kind of spills and clutter and things like that.
Then food. I like what you've done here. I can tell there's a theme. You got a little New Orleans thing and a little bit of Indianapolis going as well.
We wanted to bring it together and promote unity, because the competition is on the screen, not in your living room. So what we did is we added a little bit of Southern style because the New Orleans Saints are playing. So we made a little bit of a Southern style gumbo for you guys.
And the great thing about that's great party food.
The great thing about it is it's cost effective. It feeds a lot of people, and also that it's really simple to make. Now for our Indiana Colts fans, we had a reader actually submit this recipe for us, and it's kind of a little jazzed up. It's a take on their pork tenderloin sandwich, and it's coated with pecans and sage, and it also has a little bit of a blackberry sauce. And we made them in the sliders because it's great,
that's perfect.
Really hands-on finger food that you can have.
And then, of course, it's a Super Bowl, so you have to serve beer. But this is probably the most important tip you're going to give us.
Correct. We know that when you're serving beer, some of your guests may overindulge, and you want to go ahead and plan ahead. Now, one great thing to do is have a bowl full of keys that you can take and give them out based on your discretion to see who's able to drive and who's not. If not, always have a cab or keep that spare bedroom ready. That's what it's there for.
You know what my brother-in-law does? He has a Super Bowl party every year. After, they take the keys, but then at the end of the night, they serve a snack at the end of the night, too. In case people have been drinking, they get more food.
Great. That's just a great tip.
All right, next you say, do call the host before you come and say, do you need anything?
Correct. I mean, it's just common courtesy. One thing to do is see if you can bring some beer, wine, some extra napkins. Don't bring too much, but just kind of offer your help. Now, one thing that you don't want to do, and this goes mainly for men, do not touch the remote. There's nothing worse than you're being fourth quarter.
Who's going to touch the remote?
Goal line, 2 minutes to go. We hit the remote, and now we're watching CSI Miami. That's just something that we don't want to do.
But that's why you T-voted it.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Okay.
That's true. But you don't want to cause a big uproar and things like that.
All right, Norman. Thank you very much. Who are you rooting for?
Saints, of course.
All right.